Hi, and welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends. We are here at Hacienda Del Rey at 2797 South Maryland Parkway, just north of Desert Inn. I have a special guest here today, and his name is Fred Berry. Hi, Fred. How are you? Good. I am going to have you start off with a song because you've brought a very special song here that's one of your new singles. Yes, and go ahead and speak in the microphone so they can hear you out there. Oh, no, let's see. We got to get you a little more volume than that. Yeah, there we go. Is it clipped? There's a switch on there.
2.
There we go. And this song, Fred, is Sayonara.
Yeah, it's a song about saying goodbye, ending a relationship and moving on.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to start here with Fred Berry.
What's a man to do who's so in love with you, or who I thought you were, and we were so inseparable? I'm so tired of your lies, all them times in your cry. Oscars, you should win. Every story has an end, and this is it. You must have thought playing me was easy. You're beautiful, but you were so deceiving. You lied too much, and plus you were cheating. That be the reason I don't want you no more. I don't want you no more. I'm tired of your shame. I know that love doesn't feel like these. They forgive, but I won't forget. And I'm out this film. Try. Now it's sayonara. House is sayonara. Car is sayonara. Now it's sayonara. All I ever wanted, for it to be just me and you. Why you say you love me and do the things you would do. I took a loss, but life goes on. Can't blame myself for someone else's wrong. You say you miss me, but it's your fault that I'm gone. Don't call my phone. You must have thought playing me was easy. You're beautiful, but you were so deceiving. You lied too much, and plus you were cheating. That be the reason I don't want you no more. No. I'm tired of your shit. I'm tired of your stuff. I know that love doesn't feel like this. Can't forgive, but I won't forget. And I'm out this film. Fly. Now it's sayonara. House is sayonara. Car is sayonara. Now it's sayonara. Girl, I thought you were the one, oh, to complete me, and we were meant to be forever. I really thought I found someone, true love. Ooh, but I'm done. I am done. I am done. And I'm out this film. Fly. Now it's sayonara. House gotta go. Now it's sayonara. Now it's sayonara. Now it's sayonara.
Woo! That is great. Beautiful, Fred. Now, Fred, come on over and kind of dip down when you go past the camera. No. Now come on over. I want to have you sit right here next to me. And I've also got Pamela KATAN here sitting with us. And Pamela and you hooked up, and because of the organization that Pamela has, which is called the DirectShield, I believe, right?
LegalShield.
LegalShield,
Yes.
you need to speak right into that. We have, there was a situation where you were able to learn about contracts, writing contracts, so that you could end up getting, let me see, I've got a little sound in here, and I don't know which one to turn down, sorry. So tell us a little bit about, first of all, that was a beautiful song.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Did you write that song?
Yes, I wrote that last year. Yeah.
And did you co-write it or co-write it, did you
No,
write it all by
I
yourself?
wrote it. I'm a big time writer, so yeah, I'm very proud of writing. You know, that's one of the things that I go after is the writing credits, because I think that music need to say something. So I'm trying to make the words say something.
So you write the lyrics and the music?
I didn't write the music.
Ah.
Yeah, it was produced by a guy named Cole. He's in Detroit, big time producer.
Well, now isn't that considered a co-write though?
Well, when it comes to yes. Well, as far
Okay.
as sharing the song, but
Right.
lyrically.
You wrote the lyrics?
Yes.
And he wrote the music?
Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been singing?
I've been singing since I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
So that would make it about.
Oh, you don't have to tell me how many years. Then you're going to give away your age.
Very young.
Well, so how did you and Pamela meet, and how was her organization able to help you?
We met when I first got here to Vegas, and we went to some networking events, and she was promoting LegalShield, and I just so happened to run into a situation where I'm negotiating a reality TV show deal, and we're negotiating with a network, and I called her, and I'm like, what about the LegalShield? Could I use that? So I signed up for the LegalShield to work with her, and they instantly helped me right away. They, I was able to send over the contracts that were sent to me.
Right.
The lawyer read through them, got back with me within 24 hours, and he broke the whole thing down to me, told me what was good, what wasn't, advised me very well. So I'm very appreciative of LegalShield.
Well, that's good. And I noticed, yeah, and Pam, of course, because she's the one that introduced you to it.
Absolutely.
And Pamela, tell us a little bit about that. You've been involved with LegalShield for how long?
Well, since 2007. So I discovered the company because I needed it myself, but I found out that there was an opportunity to earn some income by helping other people. So I decided to come on board with the opportunity.
And then what you do is, go ahead and speak right into that microphone.
So we just provide legal services for families and for small business owners, and we also take it to corporations as an employee benefit. So there's a few different divisions that we work within. And we've been able to help families with providing them with a complimentary will and advanced health care directive. So, and also we help them with traffic violations. We're very good about reducing the points, so we can keep it off your record.
So I understand is there a monthly fee or a yearly fee to be involved with LegalShield?
There's a monthly fee, and it's month to month, so, you can opt out at any time, which is nice. You're not locked in.
Do you have a website where people can find out about LegalShield?
We do, absolutely. It's LegalShield.com/Pamela KATAN.
LegalShield.com /Pamela KATAN, and that's KATEN.
Correct.
Okay. And Pamela, you're also an author, and you're writing a book about your daughter with special needs.
Yes, I'm writing a book about my daughter. She has cerebral palsy. She was born 2 months premature, and she underwent cardiac arrest, and she was actually out for 13 minutes. So
oh my gosh.
As a result, she has cerebral palsy, and she had to undergo an amputation as well. So it's a story about her journey and our journey together, and how we raised her to be independent thinking and independent physically. And now today she's 33 years old, and she has a beautiful son, my first grandson.
Well, congratulations.
So,
That's
yes,
wonderful.
It's an incredible story.
Well, it's so good to have you here on the show, and I'm going to have you back a little bit later.
Great.
So, Fred, tell me a little bit more. I know you've got door-to-door direct marketing. What is that all about?
Door-to-door, we got a company called Global Entertainment, and what we do is go across the country and we hire young individuals who need an opportunity. We put them to work and we give them a chance to promote our music. We also develop them as artists. So we're looking for other artists, people that want to get involved with music because
talent.
we develop them. But
Right.
then we allow them to work and earn money because they go door to door and they promote and they tell people about the music that we're making and what we're doing. So it's direct marketing, and it's a very powerful tool that we use.
And you also, you have your live TV shows, BWE Movies. What is that?
GWE
Oh,
movies.
G, excuse me.
Yeah. We
That's global wide entertainment.
Yeah,
Okay.
Globe Wide Entertainment is the company, and what happened was an opportunity came to me to executive produce some films, and I decided to go with one of the films, and it's a horror story. It's a horror film, and it's called Factory on Fifth. We filmed it in Bay City, Michigan. It was about 2 brutal months of taping. But we got a wonderful project. Right now, we're doing some negotiations with Lionsgate and a few other, Dimension and a few other, distribution companies, because we want to get this thing in the theater.
So now you're the owner, creator, executive producer of all of the above.
Yes,
That's a lot of work. And I know because I've been there, done that. So tell us about your websites.
Oh, the websites. You can go to www.reverbnation.com/FredB. That's where you could look at the press kit. You can look at a lot of our performances and a lot of the work that we're doing. You can also log on to Twitter, which is twitter.com/FredB. And then you can also log on to Facebook, which is facebook.com/FredBerry.5680.
Well, thank you so much, Fred, for being here on Sandy Kastel and Friends. It's great to have you, and I'm so glad that you showcased your new single here for us.
Thank you.
And all of our fans. And then Pamela, I'll have you back a little bit later for the panel. Okay? And if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends right here at Hacienda Del Rey. And we have free tickets, free show tickets to a lot of different shows out at Planet Hollywood. So if you come in and have lunch or dinner with us, then you're going to get free show tickets. And that is compliments of Hacienda Del Rey and Michael Leonetti, who is our producer of Sandy Kastel and Friends. Welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends right here at Hacienda Del Rey at 2797 South Maryland Parkway, just north of Desert Inn. Now, I want to remind all of our friends and guests out there that if you come into Hacienda Del Rey and have lunch or dinner with us, you are going to get 2 free tickets to see any kind of show that you want at Planet Hollywood. We've got all kinds of shows here. We've got also Frank Marino, his show. And so come on out and join us and have a wonderful lunch or dinner with us here at Sandy Kastel and Friends at the Hacienda Del Rey. Now, my next guest is Betty LOUGARIS. Hi, Betty.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Now, I got to get you girls right on these. And I
Yes,
know you
right
know
on the
that
mic.
because
Okay.
you are a special person that helps people to learn how to do voiceover work.
Absolutely. That's been what I've done since I was 10. And,
gotta get you right on the microphone.
Okay.
And then I got to
since
find
was
out which
10.
microphone it is here that I can turn up a little bit. I'll try all 3 of these and then we'll see. Go ahead.
Yes, so I started in radio in Reno when I was about 10, and it's been my life ever since. I've done a lot of commercials, narrations, went to the Pasadena Playhouse where I learned the best, what I consider the best in voice training for the actor. So here I am years later in Las Vegas, and I teach here.
So how does somebody get involved in your classes?
Well, we teach through CSN,
Go ahead, right.
and or I teach through CSN, and there's also a private school that teaches Hollywood Access, where I teach young people like 8 to 12, 14. And I also teach privately, and we have an advanced group called Media Guilds International.
Okay.
And this advanced group does a lot of projects. We record PSAs for other charities. We also have programs and scripts that we do radio style. And now we're considering doing them for animation.
Okay, now is there a website where people can find out about your
Yes,
classes?
there is. It's www.mediaguilds.com.
All right, www.mediaguilds.com.
Correct.
Okay, now I understand you have brought some other guests with you, and
I
one of
have.
which I know is Laura Manning. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Sandy. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Now, just so I can share this with everybody, Laura Manning happens to be a member of WIMA, and she has been a member since last year, and she is also an established playwright, songwriter, singer, and actress, and oh my gosh, you do so many things, Laura, and also a voiceover specialist.
Thank you.
And I think this microphone is just too high for you. Why don't we take that microphone out of the stand and you hold it in your hand? How's that? Can you do that? Can you get that? Can you help her? Somebody help her there? Yeah, there you go. Just pull that out.
I think is what I would like
There
to
you
do,
go.
too.
Just hold it because it's a little too, these stands are just a little too big.
No,
for you.
I'm too short.
Here, can somebody take those for me? Thank
Okay.
you.
Much
Okay,
better.
here we go. Now, who are these other gentlemen standing
All
right here behind
this
you?
is behind me in the red shirt, Kosta Bakalas, and over here is Rick Bindhammer, and they are members of media guilds, have studied with me, and do a lot of very good work on their own. Rick has directed theater. He is a writer, he is a fine actor, Kosta is a singer and an actor, and what we did is we selected just about a 2-minute bit
Okay.
to do from an animation
All right.
that would appeal to all ages.
Okay, good. And what is this called?
All right, it's called Mr. Dogley's Chronicles, and it's about a very, very smart dog who can read and write. The only thing he can't do is talk, and he teams up, not willingly, but he makes friends with a very scraggly street cat, and they have an adventure at a makeup or makeover salon. The woman who owns the dog is Miss Trumpley, but
Okay.
she's not in it. However, the scene is a disruptive, wild chase at the makeover salon.
Okay, so let's hear this. And this is Betty LOUGARIS and her team of wonderful actors. Here we go.
Miss Trumpley is near. I've got a scent. There, La Cherie Salon. Come on, Cat. Let's surprise her and get a ride home in the car.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. How adorable you both are! You must be Mrs. Richley's dog and cat. Tutu and Vengeance, no?
Tutu, woof, woof. It's Dogley. I'm looking for Miss Trumpley.
Oh, but you two stink badly. Tanya, Lulu, take these two to the hot tub for a scrub down. I must finish with our human customers. Scrub down? Not me. Run for your lives, Dogley.
Come here, you Vengeance. I said, come here. Oh, help, help, Lulu, help me. Stop, you little wild cat. I've got you. Ah!
Come here. Stop, you dog. Toto.
Lulu, get off that dog. He's our client. Tanya, do you have the cat?
No, Monsieur Gaston, the cat has me.
No one's putting me in any hot tub. Sacre bleu, this is pandemonia. However, it is a golden opportunity. My calculator. 3 antique vases, $5,000. 2 broken chairs, $1,500. 1 cracked mirror, $325.
Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
One
Cat,
broken
stop.
arm. 1 broken arm, $5,000. A call to the paramedic, 25 cents. And the grand total, over $12,000.
I don't like this. My fur's soaked to the skin.
Oh, this is alive. I wonder if they scrub Miss Trumpley with this expensive disinfectant soap.
My, but you are so clean and fresh. Now it's time to get a cut and a blow dry. Then the nails. Your teeth could use a little scraping. How about a little permanent wave? We can give him a lion cut with a poof on the tail. For the cat, we thin the fur, and then we'll shave a V for Vengeance on his back, near the derrière.
Excellent. My calculation. Permanent wave for 2. Lion cut, hair thinning, shade V, teeth scraping, 8 bars, nails trimmed and polished bright red. That comes to $21,000. My vacation is paid for.
Woo! That was great. That was great.
Anyway,
This is Betty LOUGARIS and her team of actors and voiceover specialists. And Betty LOUGARIS.
Betty.
Tell me, what is your website again where they can find out?
www.mediaguilds.com.
Okay, so if they want to come and take classes with you,
Absolutely.
how often do you do classes? Is it once a week?
Well, actually, our workshop is an advanced workshop.
Okay.
And it's continuing, ongoing every Wednesday.
Okay.
And of course, if you want to take the beginning course, you can do it through CSN.
Okay.
Or call me, and I teach privately as well.
Good. Well, thank you so much for bringing
Thank
everybody
you.
on Sandy Kastel and Friends.
It's
It's so
been
good to have
wonderful.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Laura. And I know you're going to be heading out to Texas or somewhere pretty soon.
Believe it or not, on the 10th of July, I'm doing a concert with Lee Christensen at the Winchester Cultural Center.
Oh, that's
the
right.
next day, I fly to Texas. And anybody who's in LA, next April, I have a show opening called The Ghost of Gershwin at the Lonnie Chapman Theater.
And we'll be hearing more about that later as we get close to it. Well, thank you all so much
Thank
for coming
you.
to Sandy Kastel and Friends. And if you're
wonderful.
just
Thank
tuning
you.
in, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends, and we're going to be right back after a message from our sponsor. Welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends here at Hacienda Del Rey, 2797 South Maryland Parkway, just north of Desert Inn. And if you're just tuning in now, you need to know about the show tickets, free show tickets for everyone that comes down here to have lunch or dinner with us here at Hacienda Del Rey. You will get 2 free show tickets to any show at the Planet Hollywood, and then also I think it's somebody else, a lot of different shows. Yes, and my next guest is Nick Master Angelo. How are you?
Master Angelo. I'm fine.
Mr. Angelo.
Master Angelo.
Oh, I thought you said master or Mr. Okay, it's Master Angelo. Now, Nick, oh, look at this funny looking microphone here. I know you are, by day, you have a different cape that you wear, and that is as an attorney.
Guilty.
Guilty. And how did you start singing?
I don't know. It just happened by accident about 11 years ago.
About 11 years ago?
Yeah, I just somebody called me up one night to sing a song, and
And the rest is history.
I'd had enough to drink, so that I said, "Well, what the heck?"
Well, and I see that you have a pianist here with you.
Wonderful gentleman. He's been a friend of mine for years. Fine accompanist and keyboard player. His name is Larry Malonzi.
Hi, Larry. How you doing? It's good to have you here. All right, Nick. I know you're going to sing a couple songs for us. What song are you going to sing for us now?
Well, we're going to do a show.
A show.
We're going to do a show coming up on July the 9th, and
That's next Tuesday, I believe.
It's with Mark Jovi and I,
Okay.
and we're going to feature Broadway tunes.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a Broadway tune or two.
Okay, great. Here we go with Nick. And how do you say it again? It's Mastrangelo.
Mastrangelo.
Mastrangelo. Sorry, Mastrangelo.
I like that.
I got it now.
I like that. Yes. You gotta
Nice
kinda
Irish
sing it.
name.
The faster you say it, the easier it is.
There you go.
It's a song by Cole Porter, and it's from a Broadway musical called Anything Goes. My story is much too sad to be told, but practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is the case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly the old ennui. And I suddenly turn and see your fabulous face. I get no kick from champagne, mere alcohol, it doesn't move me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some like the bop type refrain, but if I I'm sure that if I heard even one riff, it would bore me terrifically too. However, I do get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see you obviously do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane flying too high with some gal in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. But I get a kick out of you. Mr. Larry Malonzi. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see you obviously do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane flying too high with some gal in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. But I get a kick. You give me a boot, I get a kick. Thank you.
So, Nick.
Thank you.
Nick, I'm just going to ask you a couple more questions up there. What is your website so that people can find out about all the different places that you're performing?
Got no website.
Got no website. I got no website. Got no.
Could be a good song.
Well, you know, our organization is WIMA, Women in Music and Arts, and I know you're a guy, but also we have guys that are members of our organization. And one of the things that is very important to us is about collaboration, and also about education, and about, you know, working with other people. And I know that being a singer, and even though you're also an attorney, you also do a lot of different events where you're collaborating with other performers and musicians.
I love that word.
Yes, collaboration.
Collaboration,
yes.
I love that word.
So tell us how important it is when you're working on a project.
Well, I've noticed that the music scene, the live music scene in this town is not what it used to be.
Right.
And I think that it needs all the help that it can get, and especially with live music and musicians. There's so many talented people that can't find work, are looking for work, and they're just underused. And so we need to support each other, and we need to find ways to get the word out to people when there is an event that's coming up, and collaborate as much as possible.
Good. Now, do you also do a lot of charity events?
I do charity events. We do corporate events. We do, yes, we do.
Good. And are you an entertainment attorney, or what kind of attorney are you?
It's part of my practice. I have a business practice primarily, and contracts, corporate transactions, some business litigation, but we do some entertainment law as well.
Great. Now, you've got another song you're going to sing for us, just a short one?
Just a short one.
Okay, great.
This is a song from Guys and Dolls. It's a song by Frank Lesser,
Okay.
and one of my favorite songs, actually.
Okay, great.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song. Now my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
Woo, woo. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
And
Short song.
you're going to be at the Mad Greek Tuesday night. And what time is that going to be?
It's from 7 to 10, Tuesday
7 to
night.
10.
Mark
Are there-
Jovi and I.
Is that a free show?
It's a free show,
Okay.
and there's great food there. It's
Okay.
a Greek restaurant. Mark Jovi and I are going to be two mad Italians at the Mad Greek.
Okay, good. Well, good. We'll look forward to seeing you there. If
Thank you.
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends, and I want to invite everyone to come on out and join us. We're going to be moving to Tuesday evenings at 6 p.m. starting next week, so we hope you all come out and join us. And right now, I've got some new guests here. This is Dolly Coulter, who is a singer, songwriter, and playwright, and she and I have been friends since we were little kids, and we were in Jesus Christ Superstar a long time ago at UNLV.
That's right. You think I'd know by now how to work one of these, right?
I guess I would think that.
Yeah. No.
And then this is Elouise Strebel.
Hello, we're back again.
We're back again,
and
Elouise.
Can't wait to see you next week in the evening.
I know.
That'll be fun.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Elouise has been here with us several months now as one of the co-hosts or as one of the panel members. And Elouise is also a member of WIMA, Women in Music and Arts. And for all those out there, you can find out more about WIMA at wimafoundation.org. And what we are is a group of women that are literary, visual, and performing artists, and we have different events throughout the year. We have showcases, songwriter showcases, big band events, jazz events, and all kinds of music, Broadway. And we've got an event coming up on August the 17th.
17th.
That's right, and it's going to be
Yes.
an evening of opera and art, and it's a fundraiser for WIMA. So
Black tie.
it's a black tie event,
Yeah.
and if you want to get tickets, you can contact me at sandykastel@gmail.com. That's SANDYKASTEL@gmail.com. And give me a call or give me a call at 702-240-2930. That's 702-240-2930. And you can get tickets for that. That's only $25. And we have, I think, 7 different opera singers that are going to be there. And we're going to have a string quartet. And we're going to have wines and cheeses from around the world. So it'll be a fabulous event. And it's going to be, only 150 people are going to be at this event. And it's going to be in Canyon Gate Estates. So give me a call and you can get some tickets for me. So Dolly, I want to talk about, you've got, I think, 3 projects you're working on right now.
Yes, actually, I'm going to just give you some dates and
Okay.
times and everything
And
like
websites.
that. Yes, this Friday and Saturday, opening at the Onyx Theater, is going to be it's a revival. We did it last year, and we're going to redo a show called The Trunks Review.
That was a great show.
Yes.
I got the opportunity to see that.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna reopen that on Friday and Saturday, which is the 5th and 6th at the Onyx Theater
Okay.
over here in Commercial Center. And what a trunk show is, let me explain that because
Okay.
people always wonder if we're singing about trunks or whatever. but it's a review of all of the songs that were cut from the plays.
So they never got to the stage.
They
is what
never
happened.
made it to the stage.
But yet they're great songs.
Yes, they are. And so you may not know the songs, but you'll come out humming them, when you're done with everything. And we've got the same cast that did it last time, so that's great. And then on this Wednesday, coming up, July the 10th, out at the Super Summer Theater, we are opening How to Succeed in Business.
Where is that?
It's all the way out up in the mountains. It's a beautiful outdoor theater. It's maybe about 10...
On the east side? Or west side?
West side. It's like about 10 miles till Bonnie Springs.
Okay.
But it's a beautiful outdoor theater, and it's just a great place to come. You can bring your own food and a blanket, and they also have refreshments and everything there.
Now, Dolly, how do they find out about getting tickets for these events?
Okay, so what you can go to www.onyx Theater to purchase tickets online.
Okay.
You can for Trunks review. You can also purchase them at the door. And then you could go to www.supersummertheater, and we are the second play that is in the roster of
In the
plays.
lineup.
Yeah, there's 4 plays out there, and we're the second one.
Now, they've been doing those shows out there for years.
Probably about 18 years they've been doing them out there.
And it's
now.
really, folks, it's a beautiful event. It's usually in the evening, so you go out there, the sun's starting to go down, and you bring your blanket, you bring your drinks or whatever it is you want to have, your food, and you get comfortable on the lawn, and you see these wonderful performances, so it's really nice.
They're fantastic, and I have to say, this is my first time music directing for One Step Productions, which is Keith Dodson's production company. And we've had a lot of experience together as performers. We've performed together a lot, but he's a wonderful director. The set is worthy of like anything that you could see on the strip. It's just going to be a fantastic show.
Well, that's
It
good.
really
Now,
is.
are you... is there another show? Is there a third show that you're involved in, or is just the 2 right now?
Well, just oh my gosh, just the 2 right now. I'm actually in pre-production for a show that Bert and I wrote called "Death Is a Drag," and
That's a good title right there. Death is a Drag.
Right, and it's a comedy, interactive type show, and so we're in production for that to showcase that.
Okay, now you have a website yourself.
Yeah, I have a website. It's just www.dollycoulter.com.
And that's DOLLYCOULTER.com. And also, you can find her music there. She has she's performed with a lot of different groups on her own, and you're a songwriter. You've written songs, and I know the play that I was in with you was called Backup.
Right.
Yeah, and that's all about show kids. And so you can find your music, and you've done, you were singing with the Killian's Angels for several years, and so there's a lot of your songs from that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just, there's a lot of projects, and like Nick was saying, it's like so difficult now to kind of find a niche, but I think that's what, when you're a performer, you just reinvent all the time.
Well, Elouise here, now, Elouise is an interior designer, and I know that's a different area of the arts, but Elouise has been working on a project, we're working on it together, down at the World Market Center.
Yes, and we are working on it, and hopefully it will be all ready for the market, which is on the 28th of July. And we're going to have some of the finest linens in the world. And it's called Cloud 9, and we're working with Argo Bedding, which is a mattress company that is unbelievable for the best night's sleep anybody's ever had.
They're beautiful, comfortable beds, and then the bedding is absolutely, it's like sleeping on a cloud yourself.
And that's why it's called Cloud
9, I know.
Yeah, because you are on a cloud.
I know, and we'll be having a website up about that too soon, right?
Yes.
Once we get all that in place.
The website will be up, and we will let you know all about that within the next week.
Yeah, because we're going to be having specials, and as soon as we have the market week, which I think is in 2 weeks or 3 weeks? 2 or 3 weeks?
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, so we'll be letting all of our fans out there know about it, because I think there'll be some days it'll be open to the public.
Yes, there's some days it's going to be open to the public,
Right.
and during market, it'll only be for the designers, but we are also going to give away show tickets, all kinds of things in our showroom.
Right.
And we'll let you know where the showroom is and the locations and everything about
Okay,
it.
great. So, Elouise, Dolly, and myself, all WIMA members, and we're here to remind you to go to our website, wimafoundation.org, to find out more about us, become a member, or be one of our sponsors. Welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends. We are live at the Hacienda Del Rey here at 2797 South Maryland Parkway, just north of Desert Inn. And I'm sitting here with Elouise. Hi, Elouise. How are you?
Hi, Sandy.
And we're going to have a special performance by Dolly Coulter, who's a wonderful singer-songwriter, who is also a playwright, and I was in one of her plays called Backup. And also, we were just talking with her about a couple of the shows that she's got going on that are going to be starting at the Onyx Theater and also out at the Summer Theater that goes on all summer. It's wonderful.
Oh, we've got to go. It is going to be special.
And then Elouise has the special event coming up, and that's going to be for Market Week, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, with Cloud9, the wonderful bedding company that is excellent. And Elouise, you've been an interior designer for a lot of years now. And what is the one thing that you would tell somebody if they were just starting out in the business that they should do as a young interior designer?
A young interior designer needs to learn their customer and know the products before they go out to try and do furnishings of the home. And one of the most important rooms to me is the bedrooms.
Well, you know, the bedrooms, that is where the beds are. And of course, it's very important to get a good night's sleep so that you're fresh and refreshed for the day ahead of you.
Well, and the only kind of bedding to get a good night's sleep is the real Egyptian cotton with the real thread count. Because
That's right.
there's so many people that use garbage in their bedding that you don't get a good night's sleep and your body doesn't breathe with your bedding.
And they don't even realize that they could be having this wonderful extra night's sleep if they were sleeping on Cloud9.
Yeah, Cloud9, and plus that,
Right.
It breathes with your body, it gives you a good night's sleep, and it also lasts for years and years and years.
Yes. Well, we're going to be talking more about that as the weeks come along, and now we're going to have a special performance by my good friend, Dolly Coulter. Now, Dolly, hi, Dolly.
Hi, Sandy.
So what song, Carl? Hi, Carl. How you doing? By the way, behind the scenes is Carl Pride, and he's the one that takes care of our video. And we've also got Bruce, the commander, Garrett, who's here from KLAV. Dolly, what song are you going to sing?
Hey, I think I'm going to sing a song called Since I Fell for You.
Oh, I love that song.
Okay, we'll do
Yes,
that.
yes.
And
In fact, we used to do a duet on that a long time ago.
a long time ago, and I absconded here with Larry.
I see, you got a great piano player there.
Okay.
This is Dolly Coulter singing Since I Fell for You. And for all of you who are just tuning in, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends. We are here at Hacienda Del Rey. Join us next Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. here at 2797 South Maryland Parkway, just north of Desert Inn.
When you just give love and you never get love, you'd better let love depart. I know it's so, and yet I know I can't get you out of my heart. You made me leave my happy home.
I'm here with Fernando Garcia at Hacienda Del Rey, and also with Channing Lowe. And he's our bartender, and he's pouring a special margarita for us today. Which margarita is this?
This is our signature margarita. It's tamarindo.
Tamarindo. Oh, I had that the other day. That was wonderful.
Which is a nice flavor, something that everybody has to come over and try.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was, but you know, I've also had the one that was the prickly pear cactus, which is really sweet, and it's pink, and it tastes so good. And then also you have a pomegranate one, which I want to try today.
That's correct. And also we have mango, and we have
mango.
peach.
Well, you have
And several
peach,
flavors,
that's
yeah.
right. And I think Michael had the peach one the other day. And I noticed we have a beautiful dish here. It looks like steak and shrimp to me.
This is one of our signature plates. Everybody likes it, and we serve it with a few large shrimp with garlic and the carne asada. And it's a very nice dish. Everybody likes it, and please come over and try it.
So now, I noticed, all right, you said the carne asada and the shrimp, and then you also have the beans and rice. Do you always serve the beans and rice?
Absolutely, it is a standard.
Is this like a combination plate?
Yeah, it is a standard. It's a standard plate where we put it like that for looks, and also because people like to have their beans and the rice separated.
Right, it's a wonderful presentation here, and of course the specialty margarita. Now, we're here with Sandy Kastel and friends every Tuesday evening. We're going to be starting next week at 6 p.m. and we're at Hacienda Del Rey, and it's 2797 South Maryland Parkway, just north of Desert Inn. And we hope you all come out and join us. And I see that Fernando has a couple of tickets here. And as you'll notice, these are for Mark Savard and the Divas, Frank Marino show. So for everyone that comes in and joins us for the dinner, you get 2 tickets to see one of these shows. So come on down and join us at Hacienda Del Rey, Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. and have these wonderful meals that are prepared by the staff here, Fernando Garcia and Channing Lowe, our bartender specialty. He has a wonderful specialty margaritas to offer you. So come on down and join us here, and Sandy Kastel and friends will be here too. Tuesday evenings, we'll see you here. Bye.
Bye-bye now. Thank you, folks.
I'd like to thank my guest on Sandy Kastel and Friends today for joining me. Thank you. It's good to have you here. We are here at Hacienda Del Rey, and starting next week, Tuesday evenings, we're going to be here at 2 o'clock. And also, don't forget, you're going to get free tickets if you come in and join us for a dinner with Sandy Kastel and Friends. So we'll see you next Tuesday. And thank you to Michael Leonetti, our producer. We have tickets for Mark Savard, Nathan Burton, and who else? Frank Marino. So join us next Tuesday for Sandy Kastel and Friends here at Hacienda Del Rey. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.